Dude. Okay, let's really get into this here. Look, man. Yo, I. How many of us are actually doing coke with Connor? Like, I don't. I may have not. I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm probably gonna get this like fucking like blocked. But hear me out. Hear me out. What, bro? Like, it's been what, like 5 years, guys. I keep saying it, bro. This shit is not that fucking hard. I get it. You've been seeing underdogs win this whole. It's the year of the underdogs. Shut the fuck up, bruh. Actual underdogs, bruh. End of story there. Actual underdogs, bruh. This nigga's not an actual underdog, bruh. Shut the fuck up. That's the story. That's the story, guys. Who the fuck in. Oh, well, GSP did it. GSP! Why are you comparing Conor McGregor to GSP and he can't even hit a takedown? Stop! Y'all are showing like who are the fucking actual and I'm kind of like I said, I gamble and everything, not to make it sound like I'm some pro or some shit like that. I'm not. You know the takes. Vibes only. But Jesus Christ, bro, like y'all making me sound like I'm like a genius. I feel like now obviously the fight hasn't happened yet. So I could be fucking wrong. I kind of hope to be wrong to a degree. I like Max. I love Max. Bro, like Max is one of my favorites too. But obviously, kind of got a lot of us into this. But Jude, like, man, like, come on, bro. He got a lot of us into it, but I think he also showed us, like, bro, like this sport is fake as fuck, bro. Like, this nigga was. Let's be honest, bro. Like, let's run down his career just a tiny bit, bro. Eddie Alvarez, really? Like, really? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. We know the UFC was trying to keep Habib from this nigga. We know that. And we know why. We see why. And well, maybe if Conor wasn't doing coke with Drake and stuff, man, that nigga was still gonna lose, guys. He was bound to lose. He's bound to lose a lot of these matchups. Like Cowboy Cerrone, he knew he was gonna win. That's why Cowboy had that whole little speech. And this nigga talking about some, yeah, I just I'm walking down. And after a while, it just kind of started like suddenly not feeling like I wanted to be there. Yeah, because you knew that you were there to lose, bro. You have no shot. Like, you literally have no shot. And Dustin, bro, that was crazy. I think that was the UFC, like, mismanaging shit. Like, yo, y'all niggas is not thinking straight, bro. He's not done yet. They was thinking that Dustin Chen was, like, just, let's not think that's what they're doing here. They like, okay, we saw this nigga kind of somewhat get knocked out and stuff like that, or we saw this nigga get a little chinny, or he's getting a little old. Maybe we could see if we can creep a little Conor McGregor in there. And it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, bro. They be doing that sometimes. Like, well, I don't know why we're acting like the UFC don't creep a nigga back in to lose. That happens, bro. Or they'll creep a nigga back in basically believing in this nigga's sales pitch as well, just to fucking get tricked, bro. What, Nick Diaz, right? Like, come on, bro. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Like, I know, like, now I'm thinking about it, like, I'm starting to sound like a little, like, mean here. Like, I'm starting to be like, y'all niggas need to stop. You got addictions and gambling addictions or some shit. I don't give a fuck if you got gambling addictions or not to be mean. But, like, y'all gotta stop, low key. Y'all chasing underdogs. Like, fuck. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Will we put a little bit of money on this nigga Connor, knowing that it's a game, knowing that we are more than likely going to lose that money at like 90% of chance? Fuck it, yeah, fuck it. I've been doing pretty good this week. I got a little bit of extra money. Drop my phone there, but I got a little bit of extra money to fucking throw around or some shit. So fuck it, man. I'm gonna be, especially because I'm gonna be hanging out with the boys and stuff like that. I'm gonna be hanging out with the boys, watching fights, eating fucking nachos. I love nachos. If you know anything about me, fucking perfect fucking UFC fight night, UFC fucking numbered card, nachos, ground beef with the nachos. You know what I mean? The black queso blanco. You know what I mean? And then we're fucking betting. That's like all I do on my Saturdays. Okay, that's all I do, and I'm gonna be really ecstatic to be doing that this Saturday. But I am unfortunately going in there knowing that, dude, one of my greats is about to lose to like one of my favorites too. Like, And that's just gonna have to happen because he's one of my greats, but he's not even like, I know for a fact he's not really deservingly like. I think the best thing we can give Connor is that, wow, bro, you did the 2 belt thing first. That's pretty cool. You do a little research on that shit though, and you're like, well, shit, well, he was not going to be able to hold that shit for long. Duh. Like, dude, remember when he was calling out Tyron Woodley? Bro, Tyron would have probably fucking flashed him. Let's be honest, guys. Like, y'all niggas, and he was telling y'all, it's not the power, it's precision and timing. And y'all believe in his power. Guys, he's a 145er. He's not a true welterweight, just like Max. Well, he's had all the time to bulk up and he's on steroids. Just because you do steroids does not mean you're going to win the fight. Guys, basically all these niggas are on steroids. Let's be completely honest, bro. You see a nigga in titty, he on the steroids. Manal Cop, y'all be saying, Manal's on steroids and shit, right? He lost to Makayev. He was getting his pants pulled down, bro. Like, that shit is feminine. Like, come on, bro. Stop. Like, stop. I'm holding you by the fucking shirt right now. I'm telling you, stop. You need to take your rent money. It's not financial advice, but you need to take your rent money, your mortgage money, the money for your dog and your kitty's food, the money for your girl's nails and eyelashes, okay? And the money for your kids' goddamn daycare. And you need to put it on Max Holloway. And if you don't want to do that, okay, since you're like, Trey, dude, I don't know, this fight could be 50-50. Fucking stupid. Fine. Under 4.5. Under 4.5, I think is like the easiest sell. I don't even like normally do this shit, but like, this is how much I believe in this fucking fight right now. Like, that I know what's gonna happen. Under 4.5. I believe that Connor can't even last 2 rounds, bro. It is that bad. He's already shown us that too. I don't think he can last even 2 fucking rounds in his age right now and at his state of like being out of the game. Okay. But if he does, he's doing it in 2 rounds. Maybe he does it in 3. Under 4.5 is like the safest. Under 3.5 is pretty safe too. But, hey, if you're betting small balls and you're like, fuck it, we throwing in the rent money, right? Right? Real Ninja MMA said I should throw in the fucking rent money. So like, fine, nigga. Like, throw in your goddamn rent money, like I told you to, I guess. Not financial advice, but, bro, like, it's at least something. It's easy free money in my like, I think that's fucking easy free money. Like, come on, bro. Either Max starches this nigga early, basically, by beating him up over like 2-3 rounds, maybe. Or Connor just hey, he fucking did it. He makes everybody look silly. We all look retarded, you know what I mean? To a degree. But we're all happy, And that is the MMA world that we do want, I guess, not to slime out Max like that, but, a nigga, you were supposed to be Ilya. You failed. And you failed. And now Justin beat him. It don't even feel right, so if anybody should lose, technically, I guess, maybe it's Max, but, hey, man, I think he got it. I think he got it easy in the bag. That's pretty much it. Real nigga shit. Like and subscribe.